How are you feeling about where you guys are at? You were here last year, obviously. Does it feel like you guys are just leaps and bounds ahead of where you were at this point?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I think our energy has been a big difference. The intensity within practice. I think we're a lot more detail oriented. I'm just really excited because I've been here for a year, so I think I've been able to see the growth from last season. I'm really ready to get going.
Any question in your mind whether you guys have taken a step forward on the defensive end?
No, I don't think there's any question in our mind, or I don't think there will be any question in anybody's mind, come real season time.
Ty, are you still searching for how you fit in the starting lineup and how you fit with that group? When we're watching you, it seems like you haven't had that moment where you just feel 100% comfortable and start taking over.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I struggled a little bit in the preseason, not in terms of finding fit, but just I don't think I played very well in the preseason. But I think it's just learning, and the more experience I get out there with our starting group, I think I'll be a lot better within it.
When you go back and watch the preseason, what's the first thing you evaluate when you look at your team?
I think, obviously missing and making shots, that's going to happen. It's a miss and make league. But I think just being better defensively is going to help me, stay on the floor more, but also just help us win games. I'm going to be asked to do a lot more this year than last season, considering starting games, and I'll be in there with the other groups, top 5 more times than not. So just being able to, be consistent defensively.
Ty, I know you came in about 10 pounds heavier than you were previously. How have you been able to maintain that, or have you been able to maintain it through the first couple of weeks of camp?
Yeah, just living right, eating right. Shout out Chef Jeremy. I got a chef now, so he's been taking care of me. But yeah, I think that's more so than anything, just consistently eating, 3-4 meals a day. Knowing the timing when it's right to eat. Getting stuff in before, after practice, right before bed, things like that.
It's such a guard-heavy league for someone like Davion coming in, a rookie yourself, second-year player, to get it going against Portland and what they have. Is there any bigger test?
I think we're excited. You know what I'm saying? You're playing against one of the best backcourts in the NBA, and Dame and CJ, and a group of guys that have been together and know how to play together very well. They go to the playoffs every year, so really looking forward to that challenge.
When you feel that you were talking about how you feel people are sleeping on you, how do you where does that kind of come from? What gives even yourself the encouragement that you guys are being slept on?
Yeah, I think it's just motivation, within ourselves. I think that helps us more than anything. My favorite part about that is they cut out the whole second part of the quote. The second part was more so talking about, how close we were to being in the play-in game last year, and people didn't really see that because you're not watching those games. That's what I was saying, but they cut out half of what I said. But no, I think the great ones do that. You take little things, use as motivation to be better and win.
Regarding the weight and the diet, do you have to increase your calories this time right now because of to keep that weight on?
Yeah, for sure. I think being more nutritionally educated, I think, has helped me a lot. Just understanding, why it's important to eat right before bed, burning calories and things like that. It's going to sit in your stomach more so than not. Just learning more, I think that helps me a lot.
Ty, we're seeing you guys out here competing, even in these little 3-point contests. We hear you guys yelling and screaming from down the hall. How has this camp been different that way? It seems like there's a really good camaraderie with the group.
Yeah, I think what we've all realized, from last year is just we knew that our, the words I keep saying, intensity, energy, had to be better. I think bringing in, we talk about Tristan all the time, but it's true. His energy and intensity has really, flowed down. Everybody's kind of going from there, and then I think we're just competing great. I think we got a lot of guys that, want to compete. I think, we do a great job of first unit and second unit going at each other every day, and that really helps us. I'm sure you guys saw the video with Davion and the air, and then we get the block, and everybody's screaming. That's every day in our practice, so I think that's going to really help us. Because if we are going hard against each other, there's no reason we're not going to be able to, go hard against other guys.
Is there any bigger wrestling fan on this team than you?
No. You'll see me front row Monday Night Raw. I'm bringing a couple guys. Davion will be with me. Nimi will be with me. Mezzi will be a good time.
So those are the guys that you pretty much talk to most about wrestling, or is it going to be a new experience?
Well, I would say I talked to Mezzi the most about it. Maybe because he's one of the only ones who will listen. But Davion and Nimi, I think they just wanted to go for a good time, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Anybody tease you about it?
De'Aaron a little bit, but my thing is, if you watch superhero movies, that's not real. So it's always my go-to argument.
Cool.
All right, thank you.